The views and opinions expressed in the media or comments on this channel are those of the speakers or authors and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster, which is Negative 43TV. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain content copyrighted by another entity or person. This channel's owner claims no copyright to said content. The broadcaster of this channel cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content. The broadcaster of this channel is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify, but cannot warrant the accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this channel. If you have a complaint about something or you find your content is being used incorrectly, please contact the broadcaster prior to making a copyright claim. Any infringement was not done on purpose and will be rectified to all parties' satisfaction.
It's New Year's Eve and we are just getting started. Hello, I am of course Richbartone, and let's get some early hellos in here. Let's start with Negasonic Middle-Aged Dickhead, and then this t-shirt is backwards. CIA Hole is here on this New Year's Eve. Sticky TT6. You used to know him as Troll Team, but he's now Sticky TT6, and he's here right now. And John Cole, an old friend of the show, is here. So once again, please put your hands together, bow your head. It's time for the prayer, which will feel very apropos considering what we're going to watch tonight. Oh, wait, first of all, gotta say this. Who is Johnny J? Here we go. You're just in time for the prayer, Johnny. Honest.
Just understand, man. Pray for me, bro. Real talk. Matter of fact, I'm going to pray right now. As much as I can. But Lord, please help me and give me the strength to be able to take on and handle all of this spiritual you-know-whats that they're sending at me. Please give me the strength to stand in your name. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of you-know-what. Right? Or you know what, and your staff, they comfort me. And just stick with me. Please, Lord Jesus Christ, stick with me through all of this. Through the temptation, through all of the evil that's coming at me. Please bring karma and justice and true righteousness to this situation. Please, as you have never left my side, continue to back me and support me in my cause for doing your work on this planet. Please support me and give me the resources I need. Please bring me people that are going.
Sky Zoe is here, and that's a good thing. The party is just getting started after all.
To donate and support me financially. Please bring me the money and tools to do your work on this planet to make sure that I stop these people from child. Hold on. God, please help my soul to be at peace. Please help me just be able to learn how to deal the best way possible and not allow evil, malicious energies to affect my peace, my state of mind. Please protect me. And I know that you are there with me. I know that you support everything that I am doing in your name. Again, please help me, give me strength where I do not have it, to stand up to these oppressors, to these evil people, to this system. Again, please give me all the tools, resources, and people to back me in my effort to completely stop child and to protect the youth and to protect these people from everything that's going on that they're unaware of and cannot protect themselves from. Please help me and give me the strength, God, to push forward in the midst of confusion, in the midst of my anxiety, my frustration, and my not knowing what's going to happen to me next, just continue to supply me with the faith I need to continue to hold on to you at all costs. And please guide me through this hell. All right? Please just continue to be there. And
I don't know why I still laugh at it. I just do.
just give me the strength I need to overcome what we all know is going on spiritually behind closed doors. You know, the wicked will never win. They lost the minute they were wicked. They lost the minute they were evil. And I just want to say that I love you, God. I love you, Jesus Christ. Thank you for providing me with the beautiful life that I have lived. Give me, you know, more and more time. Continue to make me immortal in your name. And have me know, not think, not doubt, but know that I am immortal.
Immortal, everybody. Immortal. Remember that.
And I am inconquerable because I stand in the name of righteousness, in your name, in the name of Yahweh, in the name of God. I stand up to all of these evil people, all right, by myself. And I'm never by myself because you are with me. You and the millions of ancestors that support me, the voice, I'm the voice of the voiceless. Just continue to give me the resilience and strength and just everything. Supply me with all the tools that I need to do this. Please help me to build this entire company business idea into a full-scale agency operation to truly stop all of these evil, wicked people's plans and plots for me and for our planet. Please help me to protect everyone here. And, you know, just give me the power. You know, truly, I need your power, I need your guidance, and I need you. I am aware I cannot do this by myself. It is too much for me to handle, and it takes a lot, but this is way too.
Absolutely true, Sticky. What a selfish bastard. And here's something I've never, ever done before. Before the show actually even starts, it's smoke 'em if you got 'em time. I mean, it's New Year's Eve after all, right?
Too much for me. You know, so I call out to your name, God, Jesus Christ, please, I am begging you to help me get through this. Help me save my life, please. Heal me. Help me, give me the way. I know you will provide the way. Provide me a way for me to scale through this matrix, through every challenge and obstacle that it provides. And just give me the strength and resilience necessary. Clear the path for me as you have done. Continue to protect me. And just know that every step I take is divine. And in your name, amen.
That is now and will always be classic, of course. Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Richbartone, and this is Negative 43 TV's New Year's fucking Eve for 2024, which means it is New Year's fucking Eve for 2025. It's hard to believe this year is already over. And when you get to be my age, you kind of want things to slow down. Well, it's still a festive day and everything. It's not nearly as festive as it used to be. I hope you live long enough to know that. And it's also not what it used to be, because as we go to air here, it's 9:39 p.m. Sneedville time, and my wife's been asleep for almost an hour. I mean, when you get to our age, it's just not quite the same. Hello to Logie Berra here just in time. We're about ready to get going here. I was listening to this one today on the way back from Indiana. We were out of state visiting my daughter's family, the grandkids, the son-in-law. Had a great overnight visit. Had to leave early this morning because the wife has to be at work tomorrow, and it's just been a long day, let me tell you. But I've listened to this on the way in. We're going to start off with his first stream from today. It's called Calling Out Wes Watson. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second, but not before our first comedian arrives this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please put it together for That guy, hopefully he'll be with us all evening, this evening. So Wes Watson, from what little bit I know, and I didn't look into it really hardly any at all, he appears to be a bodybuilding YouTuber, a gym YouTuber. Picture a bald, bearded, tattooed walking muscle. That's pretty much Wes Watson. And Tyree is going to talk some nuclear shit. People wonder why. Why does he do this? Because, I mean, obviously he would get pounded into the ground like a tent peg. Why does he do this? He does it because Wes Watson has no idea who he is. He has no idea where he is. And even if he was informed of it, Wes Watson probably would not care because Tyree Sneed is, what am I looking for? Oh, yeah, pissant. Why would he care about literally nothing? And that's what he would be doing. It's just a bug that he would step on. So Wes Watson, there's not going to be any intersection there, but always remember, Charlie Zelenoff got into the ring with Deontay Wilder. Tyree Sneed would run like a little bitch from literally anybody he ever calls out. It's part of the fun, certainly not part of the charm, but part of the fun of Tyree Sneed. So I will quit running my yap. It is 9:41 p.m. Sneedville time where I'm at. So, let's see, 2 hours and 19 minutes to go, I think. Let's get lit again. It's smoke 'em if you got 'em time. I'll be dog. We've only been on the air 11 minutes. Here we go. This is Calling Out Wes Watson on Negative 43 TV's New Year's fucking Eve. I'm Richbartone. Let's go. Say hi.
Hello, people. How's
When I want you to talk, you don't talk. When I don't want you to talk, you talk. It's going to be a long night, isn't it? TQ6 is here.
What's everybody doing out there today? Good morning, right?
Yes.
I'm in the mood for some breakfast, bro, but I always be missing it, man. I always miss breakfast.
It's because you have no money.
Real talk.
Yes.
But how's everybody doing out there? I'm a little under the weather, but still trying to push forward. Yes. Oh my gosh, bro. Unreal, man. Absolutely unreal.
Everything's been unreal. Anybody that's seen the last 5 or 6 shorts that you put out today knows unreal is in fact the word that we're looking for. You dancing on the sidewalk with all that traffic going by you. God, you look like a putz or a putz. Say it however you want.
It is unreal. Just the level of entitlement.
Yeah, well, I'm going to take that back just a little bit already. I just love it when he complains about people's entitlement. Talk about not seeing what's under your nose or what's inside the skin you're living in.
Full of entitlement.
Yeah, there it is. Full of entitlement.
So, calling Wes Watson out a little bit.
Chaos has decided to stay home and party with Negative 43 TV. Please make welcome. And if by some chance any of you out there in the audience is behind the wheel of a car this evening, if you're feeling any kind of buzz at all, listen to Old Rich and pull your car over and call an Uber. Do something, do anything. Just don't be stupid on this New Year's Eve. That's a little bit of advice from Richbartone on Negative 43 TV.
Speaking on him, number one, I don't support doing nonsense in the first place like he does. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the video that I saw, it looks staged. And that's how it always is with them. they're Masons. Like I said, he's a Freemason. He sold his soul. So it's like, I mean, I really can't respect that. You know what I mean? I can't. Like, you're a grown man. It doesn't make any sense for you to be doing that. You know, especially in a public gym.
Yeah, drunk driving Cyrax style, you can do that shit.
In a public vicinity and place. I mean, I thought about it. I'm like, it's just another Mason escapade, like it always is. It's always the same thing.
Mason escapade on this highway outside of Springfield, Ohio. We pass it going to my daughter's house. We pass it coming from my daughter's house. It's the biggest Masonic home in the United States. They actually have a water tower with this huge Masonic logo on it. I want to take a picture of that one of these days.
With these people, you know? But, you know, I don't know. I mean, if he's supposedly, you know, I mean, I don't know what do you, like, what kind of image are you trying to create for yourself? Like that's the thing. Like, do you really believe that this is a world that people can just run around and do whatever they want? And if you're a Mason, you get a pass, and they just say, "Oh, it's okay. You're
say hi to Tucker's doghouse.
a Mason." So, is that how it works for y'all? So they say,
Sure.
"Oh, you're one of us. It's okay. You can do whatever you want." I mean, what he did right there. I mean, given that it was very corny, also, it was just super corny. I mean, I didn't really see any sign of anything that was of any real magnitude when I really thought about it right now. But like I said, this is what Masons do. Yeah, this is getting irritating. This is what Masons do. They do their escapades.
Escapades. That's got a ring to it too. Escapades. Say it with a lisp. Escapades.
Right. And they create distractions and basically do a lot of fake stuff to try to pretend.
Hey, look, everybody, it's Sheriff Gonset. The party is really rolling at this rate. We're going to have to send out for more pizza.
That things are different than what they are. How you doing? So, I mean, end of the day,
'Tis ancient, it is.
I don't really take it seriously, and you shouldn't either. You know, but I would say this. I mean, if we're doing, if this is what Wes Watson is spending his time doing, right? Number one, I mean, I'm all with the campaign about standing up for yourself and, you know, standing up to these trolls and weird people. I'm all for that. You know, they're 100% cowards. They run their mouth too much. They talk too much online, and they say things they would never say to your face.
Exactly what you're doing. Exactly what I said in the opening. You're saying things that you would never say to this guy's face. Again, imagine a bald, bearded, walking, tattooed muscle. You'd piss your pants.
You know what I mean? If you're an actual person or, you know, somebody who is just a man.
Oh, hell, things just got absolutely out of control. It's Tyree Sneed, Sneedville. That's the real Tyree Sneed. This party's on fire now, yo.
And holds their own. Wes Watson is not a man, though.
And then South Sider shows up and the intensity increases, but it's a good intensity.
And I mean, this is just clear as day. I mean, to me, like I said, it looks staged. He tried to act like the dude was a tough guy. That was just a Mason actor, man. I really think it was just an act. Like, sincerely. I truly do. And even if it wasn't, there's some acting element within it. You know what I mean?
Oh, we're all in it for the good time tonight, RTS. You can bet on that. And especially tonight, if you're out there and you feel like calling a toast for whatever reason to the new year, feel free to do that in the comments. I will be floating slightly above this chair by the time we're done, if everything goes well.
And he says, oh, 7 foot tall, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, being big.
And it's Toothless Bane who arrives with another year gone, another tooth down, gonna down a gallon of piss tonight, homie.
It's irrelevant, man. Being big has nothing to do with nothing. When it comes down to
Sheriff Gunson has called Smoke 'em. Oh Lord, here we go.
Stuff like that, it really has zero impact. It just has zero importance. It has no relativity to what they're talking about. It's kind of like
fully cooked, RTS, fully cooked. I don't know whether I should call the sudden dancing videos like a new level down, simply because he's doing this ignorant shit in public and thinks he's getting over.
That was cool. The man waved at me. He was nice. I mean, how to explain this, man? I mean, I'm just wondering when people will learn. Okay.
Oh, it's been a great year, and he's been on the descent ever since the year started. Not that there's anything new about Tyree descending, but this time last year he had a scooter. Yes, he absolutely did have the bat scooter this time of the year. Now he's just walking around pounding his spinal column into dust, and I'm here for it.
What I mean by that is, you know what Bruce Lee taught? Do you know? Bruce Lee taught kind of what I teach, what I've found out and realized. When he said there is no opponent.
As you can hear, the party's really on my end. Join me.
He really meant that. And what y'all don't understand,
Damn.
and coming from somebody who's actually, done these things my entire life, I had the experience and knowledge to talk about it. You don't. We all make mistakes. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm a win every time. I'm not.
Yeah, that was a good stream the other night, and it was a very bad stream at the same time when Tyree does things like mock victims, I'll say. To the extent, I think even Tyree knew that he went too far. I think he did, because he doesn't really he mentions it in passing once here, if I'm remembering correctly. But if you ever wondered why Richbartone, there I am referring to myself in the third person, so you know the party's getting good, why I say he's evil, there you go. Need I say more? I think not.
Saying that I don't make mistakes. We all do, but it's how we learn. You know what I mean? And my only point is that exactly what Bruce Lee taught and what he was saying, right, was that.
Yeah, those are big losses. It's almost like the Alexandria library fire, except it's not. You know what I mean?
He said strength. I actually listened to it the other day. I was talking about it beforehand, but I hadn't listened to it. I got a chance to hear it. And he says strength is a trap. Strength is an illusion. And it kind of makes sense. It truly does, because what he was saying is that
I thought Bruce Lee didn't know his ass from 40 cents a week. I mean, what the hell's going on here?
The less power or whatever, or force that he would exert into something, the more effortless it was, the more power behind it. And that's a really interesting concept that I'd like to bring to the table for people.
2 hours and 6 minutes to go till the new year.
To think about, because if Bruce Lee said that, and he definitely had a pretty good understanding, all around wholesome approach to martial arts.
Wholesome approach to martial arts. I've never heard it described that. I've never heard him give Bruce Lee credit for anything before. I mean, anybody that can play ping pong with a pair of nunchucks and never miss, I don't think you'd really ever want to talk shit about them, even though they've been dead for God knows how long. You're always talking about spirits, right, Tyree?
I mean, there must be a reason, right? That's what I'm saying. These dudes don't understand. I mean, the dude could be 10 feet tall. You know? I mean, he could be built like an ox. He could be Goliath.
He kind of is.
You know, it doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant to the equation in the first place. And when you're dealing with somebody real who has a knowledge base, and especially if you have a background from the streets, and that's the whole thing, is that, you know, all I've seen is the same thing over and over again. You know, they try to find the next toughest dude, and then everybody looks silly. All right, because this fake tough stuff doesn't work. I mean, if you're tough, you're tough. People know I'm tough as it gets because of things that I've been through in front of them.
You can stop. You can just stop. Everybody here knows that you're vaginal. You know? Everybody here knows that. You can stop now. You're all the time saying, oh, he's overcompensating. I think that's projection.
That they can look like, how in the hell are you in front of me, you know, still talking and able to, you know, interact with me after the things I've been through? That's what people are looking at me like. Like, how is that possible? Like, I'm the meaning of tough. I've never seen anyone near as tough as me. I mean, do you think that Wes Watson could have gone through the things I've gone through? Hell no. Hell.
Do tough guys do really weird short videos in which the music is Barbie Girl? I don't know. It seems like a down low admission of light loafers, if you will.
Hell no, bro. He would have folded. Real talk, quickly. You know, and that's the thing. I'm just saying, when you got a dichotomy like that of a dude who's trying to pretend he's an alpha male and he's not. I mean, there's nothing alpha about a grown man making a scene in a gym like that. So
I don't know. Maybe Wes Watson had one of those videos where, you know, somebody got out of line, looked at somebody got offended, even though the shorts were sprayed on. I know Joey Swole goes on about that kind of stuff. I'm not watching bodybuilders a whole lot, but Joey Swole pops up in my feed every now and again. And he's really, really against gym harassment. And I think Wes Watson is one of those guys, I think. And Nega, my day's been absolutely fantastic. Very busy, very long, but it's been great.
So I'm just trying to understand, like, what exactly are we on here? And then you see how this company promotes this toxic culture. They actually
see, when I don't look into anybody, I kind of leave it up to you to fill in the gaps. And apparently the guy's maybe not such a great guy.
Promote it, and they sponsor it. And it's like,
nonetheless, you probably shouldn't talk shit about somebody that would turn you into asphalt.
Like, when will things change? We can't do this anymore. We just can't, because if that had been me, right, and I had done what he did, I would have gone straight to prison. I'm just telling you the truth. It's different. Feel me? So,
of course, then again, I do have to ask, Divine ran up on him. If he approached him in a belligerent manner with, like, you know, the obvious idea that he was about to be hit, damn, I don't know. Maybe grab the guy. You shouldn't beat the guy, no matter what, if it can be avoided. But then again, I don't know how aggressive he was.
Like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? They're entitled to believe what they want. I don't really care what they
that you know what would no longer exist.
Tell themselves. So I don't really care what they believe, but at the end of the day, it's going to be the same thing. I mean, whether you like it or not. At the end of the day, all these dudes, so-called dudes, right? Like I said, there's no men. I'm the only man. That's really how I feel. But all these dudes they're lost, man. They're lost. They're seeking answers. They're seeking guidance. And like I said, we all make mistakes. There's people who are natural born leaders like me. It doesn't mean that we have all the answers.
Natural born leaders do not expect the world to give them everything. Did you know that? Leaders do not live their lives as entitled charity cases. You do.
It doesn't mean that we don't make mistakes. It doesn't mean that we're perfect. It doesn't mean that we, never do anything wrong, or that our system is flawless. It means that we're trying to heal along the way while we teach, and it's a hard thing to do, especially with what happened to me. It's like an impossible thing to heal from, and I'm still trying my best, so you got to give me credit.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Yesterday, there was somebody on here still talking behind a fake account. Like, I'm going to make this crystal clear. Don't ever talk to me like that again. You understand? I've made it crystal clear. You don't use YouTube like that and come on here and try to talk weird to me. Like I said, anyone who feels anything, they need to say how they feel. And you need to represent yourself. And
I hate your guts, Twizzler dick.
Like I said, it just doesn't make sense. It's not something that you do on the internet, right? Because, like I said, nobody's going to talk about my pain and what I go through at all, nor have they. Nor have I been disrespected in any way, shape, or form. People are quiet as a mouse. And I don't do these online internet games, and I'm not Wes Watson, nigga. Okay? So you got to understand, my whole point is, if you look at the system, all right, you got Masons like that.
Hey, look, the reality is here. So cool, say I.
That they sponsor. They're probably backed by the feds. Right? They're snitches. Like, Wes Watson is a snitch. It's written all over. Real talk, he's a snitch. That's what Masons are. Okay? So it's like, if we want to talk about the reality behind it, a guy like Wes Watson is nowhere near me. I'm in a whole different league of my own. I'm a true, actual, original gangster, okay, that built everything with my own two hands. I'm not a Mason. I don't get enabled. I don't lean on everybody around me or assist.
You don't get enabled, but that's your life's dream, is to be enabled literally by everyone around you. Everybody owes you to keep you in clothes, food, cars, whatever. God, so very disgusting.
And it's just crazy because that's what they do. And they lean on everyone around them to do everything for them and enable their pathetic behavior. Correct? And it's like, at the end of the day, there's really no purpose to it. They still don't get anywhere. And 9 times out of 10, I believe the reason that they don't get anywhere is because of the fact that they've been enabled.
Another what the fuck moment just for you on Negative 43 TV.
Okay? Here, I really hope y'all are hearing me. I just turned off the thing for my headphones, but it didn't look like it was connected. They're in the box. But yeah, like I said,
he's also been muting himself a lot. He's getting criticized for it. I think I'm just going to have to sit that particular fight out.
A guy like Wes Watson, I think it's funny. It's cool. I don't really have an issue with him. He's all right. Quite frankly, man, I like seeing any of my own, be in some kind of position to speak. And
he absolutely did not. I think he's $7 or $8 short, maybe even $9 short. The important thing is he didn't make it, and we're really pumped about that here.
Being alpha male, if we talked, we'd probably get along until he started talking that Mason stuff. And Mason stuff doesn't mean it has to be about masonry. It means the way that they talk. it's just corny to me because they're always overcompensating. And like I said, they want to pretend that they're some kind of alpha male. I mean, alpha males don't make scenes in gyms, nigga. I'm just saying, like, is anyone going to ever ask these questions? It's just like all the dudes on YouTube who ain't from the street, but they all want to be street so bad.
You know, nobody wants to be street. Not really. The guys that are street don't feel that they have any other choice, I suppose, which is, of course, wrong. But there you go.
So you got to come into this dichotomy. I'm a real street nigga, right? And you got to come into this dichotomy. You got to see this sad stuff and see people that will want to perpetrate. You know, you got these people call themselves trolls, think their opinion matters. I mean, let's just say this, Cuzzy, out the gate. Hey, none of y'all come from what I come from. None of
You're right. I don't come from unimaginable wealth. I don't come from probably the most exclusive suburb in the United States. I simply don't.
None of y'all, especially on YouTube and this platform, I'm a wild animal as far as all y'all concerned. Okay? We're not the same, bro.
You are a feral cat.
We ain't never been the same. We ain't never gonna be the same. I came out of all the real stuff. I've had to really do all this real stuff. I had to walk the real walk. Okay? And I'm a white boy at that. Okay? You can never imagine what I've accomplished. You understand? I'm self-made. So it's like, how do you expect people like me to be patient? Okay? To have patience and to care how anyone feels, and why should we? When, like I said, so y'all sit here, you propagate a system that makes no sense and has no conclusion and is a joke.
What the fuck ever? Is this the year? And you know what I mean. Is this the year? He is treating himself so poorly right now, what with the over walking, and he is walking far too much, his virtually non-existent caloric intake, his state of dehydration has to be pretty much constant at this point. How much longer can he even stand up? Literally, actually, factually.
And then you expect people to accustom themselves and fit in to your parameters of fake stuff. It's all fake.
Oh, those damn parameters of fake stuff. Am I right?
These people are fake. What they do is fake. It's a fake system. Like, I just think it's odd. I really do. I think that that's the saddest thing in the world, when like YouTubers will think they can disrespect actual gangsters, you know, because it's two totally different things. You know, looking cute for the internet is one thing, man. People who really walk this walk, who really come from what I...
And everybody knows just how important that is, the reality. Yes, we do.
Come from, like, we get highly offended. We take it a lot more seriously because, like, this has taken, you know, a lot of real stuff. I mean, it's, you know, it's.
Hey, look, Best in Show is here. Damn it, we're going to have to send out for more party ads.
Sweat and tears and everything. I mean, it's a lot, bro. I've been through a lot, man. And it can't be summed up where, oh, now you're going to be a YouTuber. I'll never be a YouTuber. Ever. So just understand, you know, to the public, when people hear me, because I know that I'm a public figure now, I don't really care. But I'm a public figure, supposedly, whatever, blah, 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 right? Just remember, I'm going to keep it real for real. Everybody else can sit here in front and be fake and be Masons and sell they soul. But I'm going to keep it 1,000 for real. I really run the streets, right? There's nobody who's even a challenger of that.
And now this portion of Negative 43 TV's New Year's fucking Eve is brought to you by a new sponsor. First time right here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's brought to you by Evil Prick.
Right? So it's just odd to me because we don't make mistakes like this. We don't make mistakes like that. We don't sit there and try to act tough in front of everybody. just being honest, man. I mean, honestly, it's me, bro. Like I've had instances like that, and like it's a rare occurrence, you know what I mean? And like people will see me mad, and like it's pretty scary, bro. Like it's frightening, you know what I mean? So it's like I try to always keep my cool and be calm. I don't do that. I'm in control of my emotions, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it is great to watch him run. He's just kind of bobbing back and forth as he limps down the sidewalk. Maybe runs what? Block and a half, and he's gassed.
What I saw on the camera was pathetic. I had to like reevaluate and look. I'm like, man, this is ridiculous.
Well, if you just told your dog sheriff, it's official.
You know, like the only thing that I'm with is like, I understand that it's frustrating when people are saying all sorts of things on here because they can get away with it. But man, there's better answers for it, bro. It really truly is, man. Let me explain something to you, man. A gangster and a man is not some emotional dude that's running around tripping and angry and emotional all the time in his feelings because some people are saying things. Everybody talks, man. These people have told me all sorts of things you couldn't even imagine. I don't care. Genuinely, I don't. It's irrelevant. It's a waste of my time. They're a waste of my time. You feel me? That's why I stick to the script, right? And I just keep pushing forward and doing what I need to do, right?
Yeah.
By the way, like I said, I'm pretty much done speaking on all that other.
You gotta love that picture, don't you? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Connie's Krusty Churd Cooter picking things up on this New Year's Eve on Negative 43 TV. Welcome to the show.
Stuff that took place and happened, like I said, I have nothing to do with it. I don't know any of these people, but I know enough from online, from what I've seen, and I know that they're gang stalking me. So like, I'm tired of talking about it. Like, it's uncomfortable in the first place. They're irrelevant. Like I said, they're going to get caught allegedly for committing fraud, right? Which, I mean, seems to be 100%.
Thank you so much, Best in Show, for that wonderful little super chat.
Proven, in my eyes, in my opinion, right in front of everybody. I mean,
matter of fact,
like I said, you 100% are taking advantage of other people around you. You 100% look fake. You 100% lied and made a statement publicly that contradicts itself. The statement you made on YouTube contradicts itself from the statement that you made on the news. And yes, that would be definitely a mission of guilt to fraud, allegedly, right? So it's like, people should watch what they say. I've been saying this for a long time. Like, you need to watch your mouth. And these people don't seem to get that because they're all adults who never grow up.
You didn't listen to your last stream yesterday, did you?
Okay, I don't know what their issue is, but like I said, it really doesn't matter what somebody who looks like that says. I mean, look at them. I mean, you know, these are ladies, women, older women. I mean, they don't look good. Okay, I mean, it's a trouble.
The last woman that you verifiably had sex with was, are you sitting down? Are you ready for this? 16 years older than you. So the whole snake skin pussy thing may not have really been that much of a stretch.
Atrocious. I mean, you know, like, you look at them, you're like, wow, this is ridiculous. Like, literally just looking at them. And I mean, how do I explain it? Y'all are trying to have some kind of fake popularity contest. I don't care about none of that. I'm just in my own corner. I'm a grown man. I stand on my own too, right? I'm not with none of this weird, subhuman, low-level, corny stuff. I think all y'all is corny. Been thinking that since day one.
What do I do that's corn pone? What do I do that's cornball? Come on and tell me.
Right? I think you're weak. I don't even talk like that. Like, I don't let people come around me talking like that. You feel me? Because, like, that's not my energy. My energy is, I'm a very serious alpha male. I'm a Sigma at that, the rarest form of alpha male.
Here is what a Sigma Alpha is, at least to what I have seen. A Sigma Alpha is a beta who is trying to convince himself that somehow he's tougher than an alpha. He's a Sigma Alpha. I mean, come on now.
I don't play games. I don't tolerate.
I mean, he still wipes his ass with tampons, but come on now.
Great disrespect. I don't care who it is. Okay. And I don't care where I'm at. And everybody knows who I am. They all know. They know exactly who I am, right? People know what it is with me. I ain't got to talk. So, like I said, I don't understand it. You know, because while they sit there and they bicker and they talk about that there's these trolls online, they do the same exact thing. Like, Wes Watson does the same thing. I mean, your whole campaign basically is trolling. I mean, you're not real. So I just don't understand it, man.
I don't understand you either, but the really important thing is that it is an hour and 44 minutes away from New Year's Eve in the Eastern Time Zone of the United States of America, also known as Sneedville time.
Like, for a dude like that he's clearly, you know, taking you know what, right? And he's still not strong and still has no definition in his arm.
I should also say right now, last year we did all 4 time zones. That's not happening this year. Oh, is my sleep cycle so very messed up. We'll be here till about 12:30. I guess I won't promise anything because these things have a habit of turning into monsters on me. Very friendly monsters that I rather enjoy.
Arms in his body, and the dude's just not defined. He's really not. He's not in good shape. You can tell none of them are. Same thing with that other dude.
Yeah, I was saying a little while ago that one of the reasons that Joey does these kind of videos is because Wes Watson has no idea who he is. He doesn't know where he is. And if he was informed about him from anything that I was told in the last 15 or 20 minutes, I'm going to guess he has bigger problems.
Whatever the hell his name is, the one that I met in Corpus, right? So, like I said, the deal is, like, if you come on here and you type something that doesn't exist, I just ignore you. I'm not going to argue reality with anyone when these are all preconceived notions. These are all things that we're already aware.
So if a comment is blocked, but somebody makes it anyway, does it still exist?
There's no need for me to be defensive for things I've already proven, right?
Oh,
I
God.
mean, why should I respond if I already have? I mean, like I said, man, I'm a worldwide celebrity. Everybody in the world knows who I am. YouTube, not anyone who uses YouTube dictates my fame. You don't dictate my life. You're not God. You don't dictate my reality. You can't speak on me. You know nothing about me. And it was funny how they contradicted themselves and they tried to copy my rhetoric saying that you can't speak on it. Oh, I can speak on those people all I want because I do know who you are. I know the truth of what you do. And that's why you wish that you could silence me. Right? Can you imagine somebody coming over here today and saying, nobody knows who I am? I'm the most famous celebrity in the world right now.
The only people that know about you are trolls. Trolls and maybe a few other stray insane people, but almost everybody's a troll. All those subs you have that are approaching 3,000 subs now, they're all people that either think you're a clown or hate watch you. That's it. That's it. You have no actual fans, and what little bit of money that you do get donated to you is to spite us. They're not giving you money because they care about your personal plight. They're saying, fuck negative 43TV, RTS, Connie's, Krusty, Chard Gooter, Southsider, and everybody else here. That's right.
When will you get some self-awareness? YouTube does not dictate a measure of fame. And on YouTube, I get I get more views than any YouTuber out there.
There's the biggest YouTube channels are located in India, and the views they get is just extraordinary, just extraordinary. Yeah, there's a channel over there that has over 1 billion views, maybe 2 or 3.
Literally, all their views are fake. I've already proven it. I have nothing but sufficient proof to prove the statement, right? That I've already proven and made, right? They're all fake. It all is what it is. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I mean, I just could care less. I could care less what people feel. I could care less about what y'all talking about, because
Hey, look, everybody, it's Perk 15. What is up, guy?
it's never anything that's actually real. You feel me? Like I said,
I'm doing good myself, Perk.
it is you people on here who nobody knows. I come on YouTube, I come to talk to a bunch of people who have no identity, and nobody knows you. Everybody knows me. They know me everywhere. I did my thing literally all over the country. I'm known worldwide. I'm completely blowing up. I mean, I'm a huge celebrity. I have a massive audience. My reach is far. Okay.
Yes, there are, and that just, my mind can't even contain the thought.
So actually, everybody knows who I am. Callie Muscle knows who I am. Met him in person. Ken Griffey Jr. knows who I am. Met him as a kid. Right. Barry Larkin knows who I am. Met him as a kid. Spike Owens, Cliff Gustafson, all know who I am. Nick Foles knows exactly.
For those of you who don't know, Spike Owen was a college baseball Hall of Famer that played at Texas, along with Roger Clemens, and then I know he played for the Red Sox, and Cliff Gustafson was the head coach. They don't call them managers in college baseball, they call them head coaches. And he's in the Hall of Fame too. And no doubt he did, in fact, meet them, because his daddy paid many years ago to send him to a few baseball clinics. It didn't work, but still.
Who I am. Who else? I mean, every celebrity, Diddy knows who I am. Jay-Z knows who I am. Anybody who has even heard of any of these names on YouTube, they know who I am. What world do you think that we're in? See, these people, they say things that make no sense. Like,
I'll read this for the listeners. Negasonic, and he's a middle-aged dickhead as well, says, I made an alt called Larry from Flint and told him Christina and I are together now. I saw that. It was brilliant. Did he delete it? That would mean he read it.
I don't have time for that. You can say whatever you want, man. I mean, you have a slanted, jaded view of the world because y'all ain't running it. I run the world.
You have a slanted, jaded view of the world because your mind's all fucked up. Thanks, Mom.
I don't have to get upset. I don't have to argue. I put in the efforts and the work to run the world. Masons do not run anything but their mouth. And that's why they come on here and do this candy stuff. And like I said, it just goes to prove my point. Like I said, y'all be focused on other people too much.
That's actually good. Again, that means you read it.
It's like right now, like I got a water bottle in my back pocket I'm having to carry.
Oh,
you
no.
know what I mean? Like I'm carrying another water bottle. Like I'm taking supplements today. Right? And it's like, I already know like what people think about it. It's like, what can I get him on? Like nothing. Like, just walk away and go on about your business and mosey on. You feel me? Like, all we do over here is real conversation and real talk. Like I said, I'm literally on a rise to fame that nobody has ever done. None of these YouTubers came up like me from the bottom to the top. And I've had more money, I've seen more money than any human being that's ever walked this planet already.
I will say this. In your youth, you saw way more money than I've ever seen in my life. And all you had to do was play nice within that family structure. And your retarded rear end, and yes, I said retarded, would have been set for life. But no, I'm a gangsta. Give me all the money so I can blow it directly out of my ass. Hey, I can't get laid. I have to buy pussy.
Independently. All I can do with your system, there's no money in your system. I know the truth. All I can do with your system is laugh at it. You see what I'm saying? I'm coming into your actual like system of masonry, right? That supposedly runs these companies. I'm looking at the company structure and I'm taking it over. That's what I've done. I've turned the game around on its axis. I make you Freemasons pay me. Facts. I make Masons pay me.
How so? And he never gives you, he never tells you how this occurs. There is no mechanism, if you will, for this to ever happen. He never explains it because he's full of shit.
So like I said, people can just say random things on here. That's fine. What has it gotten you, though? What have you achieved behind your words? Nothing. You understand? Like I said, me, I'm wealthy as it gets. I'm successful. I have it all. Like, been there, done that. Don't care how people feel. I mean, like I said, I stand before you, the wealthiest man in the world right now.
Now, go on.
And I'm just barely getting started. Like I said, y'all talk about cash. I'm manifesting billions of dollars. You got people on here so weird, they entertain things that are laughable.
You can't manifest fucking dinner.
Like, yeah, like you're controlling my thoughts because you're like going everywhere on the internet and doing weirdo stuff that's illegal and felonies. That's not doing anything to my mind. Why don't you ask me? Like, what? If something was working on me, why won't you just ask me? All you got to do is ask me and I'll tell you the truth. You already know I don't lie, right? So I would tell you if you were having an effect on me. You're not. Like, no, you're all playing yourself, and like I'm just sitting here laughing at you, and basically I'm able to use it all to my advantage. This is what people don't get. They think they're slick. You're the one wasting and expending your effort and time and your energy. How can you be energy harvesting if you're expending your energy? See how it's contradictory? Because it doesn't exist.
Energy harvesting.
All this stuff they talk about.
Was that something out of like a Vonnegut novel or something?
Oh.
Well, no, he's never read anything in his life. Never mind.
It's delusion. I don't know why you feel that it's needed on this platform. It's not. There's no place for that, bro. I'm like any other guy. I'm a normal guy. I happen to be superhuman. There's 8 billion people in the world. You want to focus on me so much? Be my guest. Like I said, I'm going to give you a lot to hate on, though. More and more and more.
You're superhuman, huh? You have an open wound at the base of your left thumb that says you're not. And it's probably getting infected right now, right? That yellow stuff coming out of it, that's not good.
Right? So, like I said, they act like I'm following a script, like I'm an actor, like I'm not a part of your system, man. I'm a wild animal. We're different. You say what you want. Y'all have no clue who I am. You know nothing about me. I'm who you know nothing about, right? And you claim to know so much, but you know nothing about me, right? But these people...
Yep, them cyber spiders is a bitch, V.
I know enough that it's not about what I know. It's about what you're doing in front of everyone. I mean, I don't need to know you and everything about you. That's the modus operandi you're on. That's your agenda. You want to know stuff about people so you could try to use it as leverage and hold it over.
No, I should clarify. That was just a riff. That was just a joke. Did you see how he had it wrapped there during the end? Literally looked like, Karloff's hand in The Mummy. It was never wrapped correctly. Again, he ran out. He didn't wash it. He didn't have enough of what he needed to treat it with. I don't know if it's infected, but it's just something I'm expecting.
I don't do that. I don't need to. What I do is I see people commit crimes and I have an issue with it, and like I don't tolerate it, I stop it. Right? So like I said, we have already got one that's documented now for allegedly committing fraud, right?
I type 1,000,000 words per second, joins the party, and yeah, I think I recall seeing that in the chat.
Trying to beg for money and make a come up off of somebody she claimed was her best friend, right? Who clearly is not her friend, right? None of them are friends.
Crazy Horse arrives just in time for me to tell you that we are 90 minutes away from the year 2025 here in the Eastern Time Zone of the United States, also known as Sneedville time.
None of them are friends at all. So it's like, for me personally, I just think it's awesome.
I've had a wound much like the one at the base of his left thumb, except 5 times as big. I had a horrible bike wreck when I was 12 or 11, ruined the summer of 72 for me. Wrecked a bike sliding through gravel and tore 3 holes in my left knee, the largest of which was about the size of a silver dollar. They took 18 rocks, 18 pieces of gravel out of my leg.
The whole thing. I think it's awesome.
So he's not going through anything like that, but I have it was considered a large abrasion, but he fell on a rock. It's a similar kind of wound.
I think it's entertaining. I just absolutely love it, man. Feel me? You got to remember, man.
Yeah, I know. We're not going coast to coast this year. I need to get my dead ass in bed at some point. Really, really long last 48 hours.
I got the whole world watching me. Feel me? I never asked any of you how you feel. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, it
was awful. But the first 10 or 15 minutes, it hurt like hell. When it happened, I didn't feel shit. Didn't feel anything at all. The doctor that took the rocks out of my leg had just come back from Vietnam, and he compared it to like a shotgun blast.
It doesn't make any sense. There is no way to respond because it just doesn't exist. It doesn't make sense.
There were literally 3 chunks of my knee just laying at the side of the road, for real.
You know what I mean? So like I said, if people don't make sense, there's nothing I can do.
I want to tell you, when I was a kid, when I got hurt, I did not fuck around. After that, I broke my left wrist twice. The second time, really severely, before I turned 13.
Genuinely. There's nothing I can say. There's no way to respond to delusion. You understand? The whole world's rocking with me, brother. Everybody's riding my wave. Everybody is worried about me, concerned about me, and seeing what I'm building and what I'm creating and what I'm doing. Right? A guy like Wes Watson, I'm way bigger than him. Have a bigger audience than him. What do you mean? I'm a worldwide independently established rapper, nigga. What are you talking about? See, you're acting like this is like the world is full of robots. Bro, I can release the website today if I want. I have the money. I could pay $20, put out the website. It goes worldwide immediately.
Yeah, my left arm is about a 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch shorter than my left arm because of it.
The whole world waits for me to put it out every time. So are you trying to say Wes Watson's worldwide? No, he's not. No, he's not. There's tons of people on.
We're all worldwide, dude. Even you. If somebody tunes in from, say, Australia, which happens around these parts all of the time, and it's very likely to start happening very shortly. I believe it's like morning down there, maybe approaching noon.
On YouTube, who are not worldwide. I'm way beyond all of you. That's the facts. Why do you always try to say something and speak before me? I mean,
actually, Nega, yes, it really is just that simple, isn't it? Is if it's on the web, it's worldwide. Now, whether anybody accesses that site or not, that's another thing.
Be fair and give me a chance to talk. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and step out of the chat. I don't have time for that. So, like I said, it's just weird because you do the same thing every day, expecting a different result. I mean, you're not here to participate. You're not talking to me. The chat is not a way to talk to me. I mean, it is what it is. Stop breaking the law, bro.
So what did everybody have for their New Year's Eve dinner? My wife and I stopped at a Frisch's Big Boy in Springfield, Ohio. And I thought they had went out of business in the state of Ohio based on the fact that all of them in my area had closed. And in Cincinnati, I have been told, where Frisch's was like, a religion, they've all closed except the one at the airport. So we saw a Frisch's. I called. It was open. My favorite thing in the world is Super Big Boy. And have you ever had something that you thought was gone forever, and all of a sudden it was there and you could get one? They taste twice as good as they used to. Enough about me, though.
Brother, feel me? Because like I said, I'm out here
Where did you go? What did you have?
winning. I'm out here doing my thing right in front of them and right in front of you. Right? And people have to just be happy about it at this point. And people are happy for me. You feel me? So it's like, for me personally, I don't do no fake energies. You know what I mean? Like I said, I could drop the link. If real people want to come up here and talk and have an opinion, be my guest. Other than that, once I tell somebody something one time, that's it. I already told you what it is, man. I told you the rules of my channel, and you're going to follow them just like everybody else. Ain't none of y'all exempt or special. So I don't get it.
Rice and beans with South Cider and Sticky, having some Stouffer's, mashed potatoes, and rib patties. If it has Stouffer's on the box, I automatically love it. That corn souffle, oh man.
Like, it doesn't make sense. But like I said, obviously it's just they're one-trick ponies. So they try to use the same approach because they're jealous and mad at me having a business. Okay, that's fine. That will never affect me. Your emotions, we're not connected. Your emotions don't affect me. Your frown makes me smile. I'm glad that you're upset at what I'm
I just heard my first firework outside the window.
doing. I mean, I love it, actually. Right? If you'd ever let somebody talk and grow up when you're an adult, then you could hear somebody else's opinion and hear the truth. But you don't have an identity. None of you are even YouTubers.
Nega self-inflicted a wound so he could get a ham sandwich at the hospital. Those emergency rooms. A ham sandwich in an emergency room is like having a hot dog in a ball game, isn't it? And RTS had sushi and shrimp, fried rice, a man after my own heart.
So what are you running your mouth for? See how it makes no sense? Nobody knows who you are.
And he's heading to Terry Gavoloni's mansion right now for apple cider. Is he in a shelter tonight, or is he under the tree, or is he at mommy's?
It seems like you want a back and forth.
He won't be at Terry Gavoloni's drinking, I'm sure, hard apple cider.
I mean, get a platform. I mean, you got to have a platform for all that, brother. I mean, you can't just, much less hiding behind fake account.
Yeah, I saw Dylan Hollis do a bologna pie, but they called it a bologna cake. It was sad.
When nobody knows who you are, I mean, that's just silly, right? That's them, silly. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of silliness. You feel me? It's like, that's cool. I'm here running a business, so I don't have time for you. Feel me? So, I mean, you enjoy typing to yourself. I'll never read it. I'll never see it. I promise you. And that's it. I'm not on here playing a game. I'm going to continue to do what I do, whether you like it or not. You're not stopping nothing, just like God told you you wouldn't. So like I said, first of all, keep your faith in God, people, because God is real. Remember, these people...
Blasphemer. Yes, Toothless Bane. You need to get them puppies calmed right down.
are too much of cowards to have a conversation with me. They can't debate me. They cannot fade me. I'm the king. They cannot compete with me. They can't do anything. And you're still talking like views is money. Views is not money. I'm making money. That's all that matters. Running your own.
If you're on AdSense and you are, views are money. Views absolutely are money at that point. I believe it's a combination of watch hours and ads ran is how you're generating your income. Very, very slowly generating your income. Oh, so very slowly. Negative 43 TV.
Business making money. I make more money than all you Masons combined, even right now. You Masons get $0. I've proven your entire system is ineffective and a lie. It's that simple. Like, you really need to make some sense because you're only doing it to yourself. So me, I just kick back and enjoy it and I laugh at you. And that's the honest truth. You know what I mean? It's pretty unfair when you want to talk, but nobody else can talk. And this is my program. It doesn't work like that. right? It's because you're a coward, because you don't have anything to say to me. You would never talk to me like that.
The new Scooter seems to be pretty much a necessary thing to move this thing forward. He is falling down a little bit more every day. A Scooter accelerates the fun for you and for me. So any of you paid pigs out there, you want to spite old Richbartone, you want to spite any of the fine people watching this show this evening, buy him a Scooter. Do that. Sam's Club has them on sale right now. I know, I was just there.
Be yourself. I'm the grown man here. I do the lectures, okay? I tell people what time it is. Not you. You're not me. So like I said, you haven't put in the work necessary to be in my position. Y'all ain't a boss. You ain't built like me. You couldn't walk in my shoes for a millisecond, okay? You're not tough. Talk is who you are, right? A coward. Hold on.
Talking like a coward. Hold on while I hide. 21 in the box, 22 down. Yeah, that's not bad on a New Year's Eve. Not bad at all. Better than I thought, honestly. Oh boy. Let's see here. Grab the slider of destiny and move right. Ladies and gentlemen, watch with me for the circle of mouth. Hopefully it won't take too long. Here we go. Oh! The circle of mouth is right there. You see that? The circle outside of the circle that's kind of throbbing with stupidity. That is what we call here on Negative 43 TV, the circle of mouth. It's why we're here.
You do understand that, right? So like I said, you only do it to yourself, right? Like I said, why can't you just say a statement? Because you have no truth to say. Everything that you say, you already know doesn't exist and is a lie. Well, then why say it? Lies hold no weight in reality. The only thing that matters is the truth. This is why I always win. This is why people will not debate. This is why people can't step up in any way, shape, or form. This is why I run the streets. Feel me? Wave to the lady. I guess she works here. I mean, you gotta understand, bro. I'm completely on top of the world, man. I got the world in the palm of my hands already. I've already got everything. I'm already doing it all. Like,
he's got to take some kind of action, doesn't he, RTSID? He literally can't go on like this forever. The biggest mistake he made this year was leaving the cult. No doubt about it. The biggest mistake he made this year was leaving the cult. He fucked up, yo.
We already won, bro. And this is what these people don't understand is it's like, you can sit there and you can complain and whine about it and be upset. That's what you're supposed to be. If you wasn't trying.
It would be funny if the same church cult took him back with the unspoken plan of revenge.
Trying to see me win. My job, literally, for the past, 20 plus years that I've been doing radio, my job was to intentionally, let me not even say it, but the point is, the only way that people remember a message sometimes is if you say it the way it needs to be.
Yeah, I had been speculating a while back what would happen if Tyree Sneed found Jesus. Well, obviously, he didn't find Jesus this last time. Nothing of the sort. What he found was food, shelter, and clothing, and that's about all. Okay, slider of destiny. Circle of mouth, give it to, there it is.
Because engaging in a conversation will do me no good.
The circle
because I'm in the top
of
slot and I can't be
Thank
tricked
you.
out of my throne. So what's the point of even talking if you're not willing to actually talk and back up what you're saying? See, if I answer, you're not going to acknowledge my answer anyway. Like, this is not your office. You're in my office. You're in my house. This is my house, nigga. This is my business. Right? And you cannot be over here without committing a felony and going to prison for it. Because I told you, nobody's going to tamper with my business, right? And you're not going to come over here. You're not going to listen to me. You're not going to...
Please, please, please. Welcome, Shamrock, to the show. Happy New Year to you, Shammy. We're having a lot of fun so far, and it just got a little bit better.
Watch me, right? And for sure, you're not going to interfere with my business and what I'm doing. So like I said, typing nonsense, has it worked?
I love that song. One of Us was one of those songs that was absolutely perfect in its time. It was, believe me.
Past, I don't know, 30 years?
At least,
Nope.
At least to my taste of music, it was.
It hasn't. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's TY, but thank you.
Yeah, I've heard him say that about the Kabbalah a few times, that his literal dick and balls are in the Kabbalah. I've heard that.
I appreciate your comment.
And he wonders why he can't get laid.
So yeah, like, here's the thing that I'm done doing.
Oh,
I refuse to have a conversation that I haven't agreed to. It's that simple. So like I said, run your mouth to yourself. I'm not going to see any of it. Like, no, it's definitely my choice, what I want to acknowledge, what I want to talk about, what conversations I want to have, what I want to do.
Okay.
And it's that simple, man. It's nobody else's choice. So I'm not going to have a conversation that's one-sided and doesn't make any sense.
That's all you want, is a one-sided conversation. That's why your block list is approaching the old New York City phone book, back when they had one.
Okay, you're delusional. It's not my issue. So like I said, I'm out here busy. Don't have time for distractions. I'm out here
Now, I've heard him say the Bible was written about him. We've all heard that. I've never heard him say that his dick and balls were in the Bible. That does not mean that he has not done it. This rabbit hole is so gigantic, and it takes far more than one brain to even begin to keep track of this.
getting this bread. I get paid to speak publicly. Remember, I'm a public figure. I'm Batman, and I'm the leader, and I am the king of the streets and happen to run everything. Like I said, I don't tolerate any disrespect whatsoever. I don't do fake stuff, and it is what it is, man. Feel me? So again, that would only prove my point, right?
And there is, I type 1,000,000 words per second with "We love you, Tyree Sneed."
So like I said, you're going to have a conversation with yourself? Okay, no problem. I'll turn off the chat. Hold on.
And there he goes, pussing right out. He calls everybody cowards. I mean, we've been over this 1,000,000 times. It's a pretty damned cowardly act to kill your chat off because you are so offended by people either A, telling you the truth, or B, clowning you. That
Same old
ass,
thing over and over again.
That
Gets
ass
no
is so tender, yet so anti-succulent that you can't take anything. You can't take anything. Although you're on your knees begging for it, you can't stand up to it.
So like I said, I'm clearly not going to tolerate that and put up with that every day. So I'll just keep the chat closed because it falls on my audience, right? Why is it that y'all see?
No, Skull Kid will give him a little nudge every now and again. There's no problem.
This going on every day and you don't do nothing about it. Why do you not say anything?
It's,
like I said,
it's when it becomes a dark obsession of the soul. Like Ace, for example.
Documented, easy. That's court evidence.
Yeah.
Get that documented.
Yeah. I don't know if that's in this one or the next one, but yes, I did hear that. So you got a little something to look forward to right here on Negative 43 TV. It's 12 minutes until the top of the hour, which means there is 1 hour and 12 minutes to go until we have a brand new year on the East Coast of the United States, in the Eastern time zone, I should say. I'm in Ohio, which is obviously nowhere near the Atlantic Ocean.
Court evidence. Automatic win in court. These people go to prison. Can't do that. It's an illegal crime.
Although if Al Gore had been correct, I would in fact be on the coast of the Atlantic Ocean by now.
You need to learn the law. So like I said, why would you repeat that cycle every day? It makes no sense. I'll just keep the chat closed, bro. I don't need it. You know what I mean? We could do vertical live streams. We could do whatever.
You need the chat open. You see that little thing with the $sign on it? You need it open. Okay. You're not going to get any money generally, but every now and again you do. Like this Michael A. idiot. Every now and again he'll throw you a crumb. He can't throw you that crumb without that being open, because you know, and I know, he's not going to give you shit. Fuck all, nothing on Cash App.
But like, I'm honestly tired of hearing it. That's all it is. I mean, you just keep repeating nonsense. You know what I mean?
And now, for the last time this year, it is my honor to introduce Baby Gangsta Dick, world's most diabolical corrupt. I'll do it cool for New Year's Eve. How you doing?
Has no effect, man. What it is that you're mad at me having a business and you wish that I didn't have it. Well, I do, and I'll continue to. I could care less how you feel.
Followed immediately by, I got a big itch dick. I don't know why I feel compelled to tell you that that's just his channel name every single time, but
like I said, you're not going to overwhelm me. You're going to talk slowly and clearly and concisely and make sense.
Yeah, Marky Mark is how it was mentioned to him in his chat by Ace nonetheless. And I thought, ooh, he's put his foot wrong. Nah. Water off a duck's ass, as they used to say.
I'm not here to have 8 things said to me at one time that don't make sense. I'm not here to be anything but happy. I'm not here to endure nothing as I want. So like I said, I'm right here, right? Nobody can give me a hard time. I'm out here winning, right? Being a boss, being happy. Like I said, if you're going...
And another name I'm going to say for the last time here in 2024, I'm so glad that he showed up. I'm always glad, but one last time this year, ladies and gentlemen, bitches can't resist the beautiful smile of Tyree Sneed.
When to speak, please make sense. And watch how you talk to me. Don't talk to me like that. I just told you that. See, you need to respect my boundaries. I don't play like that, brother. Feel me? So you need to get some respect when you speak.
3 Kings, yep, that would be the one, I suppose. He never did pull up the name of the movie, though.
Now, like I said, you see how they're all cowards. They have nothing to say to me. They do this every day, committing a felony. Why are they not in prison? Makes no sense, right? Told you, the entire system is a joke and corrupt. That's the reality.
It's one of the leading archivists in Sneedville, and yes, all of Purgatory. It's Dr. Computer Shop. Happy New Year to you.
And like I said, I just looked at some of y'all today. I saw some of you, I wave, right? And they didn't wave back, I don't think. And they just look completely corrupt and like the cowards they are. And I wonder why.
They looked at you like you were out of your fucking mind.
I wonder why, because you know exactly what you're doing, right? Because like I said, it was...
Because again, you look like you're out of your fucking mind. And most times that means that person is out of their fucking mind. Ladies and gentlemen, another name that I love, that I get to say one more time this year, Holes in My Stomach, I Am Defeated, has arrived at the negative 43 TV studios.
Was actually people within the courtroom who were sending these people to come type this nonsense. I told you, it's an inside job 100%. It's an operation that they're trying to run on me and they think it's cute and it's accomplishing nothing, right? So yeah, that would be me winning, right? Like I said, I don't care how many people are against me. God is with me, straight up. So you're going to have a hard time like you continue to see. So today, again, you ran your mouth. And what has it accomplished? Nothing. Billions in equity, mansion and estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got him pissed.
Whenever he starts doing inventory, he's extremely insecure. Same thing when he starts singing Kumbaya, which he believes to be a Motown song.
Billions in equity, are you hearing me? I own billions in equity, buildings, nigga.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, what I just said, yeah, that's what he thinks. Yeah, sure is. Yeah.
Who are you talking to? How would you ever pretend that you're saying anything to me? Come on, bro. Y'all people are hilarious, man. I left all y'all fools in society behind me a long time ago. All right? I own my own car lot. I pay for that every single month. Every car is paid for cash. One of the cars I paid over 25 racks for. Cash.
If you're paying on them every month, you must not have paid for them cash. See what I'm saying there? And I haven't mentioned this for a week, maybe two, but every time you say you got your own car lot, you're trying to insinuate that you're into auto sales. What you're failing to mention to anybody is that you no longer own these cars, and you haven't owned these cars for the better part of 2 years. You forfeited them because you did not pay the rent, and they were parted out or scrapped out. They don't even exist anymore. Yay.
What are you talking about? Like I said, this is more wealth right here than any Freemason has even lied about. What? I own a website worth almost $2,000. I'm a very accomplished, successful businessman. The reality and the truth is that the reality is seen by everyone.
And everybody knows that Paige and Plant were watching negative 43 TV while they were writing Stairway to Heaven. It's true.
Just like people know that you're a gang stalker.
Why in the hell would I lie about something like that?
Know that y'all try to copy and imitate me. Like, you say things that completely contradict reality and get nowhere with it. What is the point of that? What is the point? Nobody has made any money off of me. What's up? Like I said, they only...
Damn, I think it's time for a new Chiron. I think that grift is pretty much done. So this portion of our show tonight is brought to you by, yes indeed, Spider Tree.
Do it for an expected result that you're not getting. Nobody does that. It proves that they're out their mind. Let them do them. Feel me? Like, I could care less, honestly. I just think it's odd. If somebody speaks, I tend to respond. This is a radio show. So, like, I let nothing slide. I'm going to respond to what...
YouTube actually does have a convention, I believe, every year. I think it's by invitation. I don't think Sneedville is going to swoop in there.
Whatever I'm told and whatever...
They wouldn't know what to make of us.
...comes through. And they know that. Well, yeah, you're not going to take advantage of that, though. So, like I said, I think it's odd, man. I think it's odd, and I really think it's pathetic. Because that's exactly what it is. Feel me? So, like I said, let them do what they do, but I'm over here happy. I'm over here chilling, winning, getting this money nonstop, getting more bread than all y'all put together. I make more money on here than anyone in the world.
You said, and I believe you said this several times, certainly in your last video of the day, that you weren't going to make it, and you aren't going to make it. It's simply not going to occur. You're certainly not going to go live again before midnight your time, which would be 1 a.m. in Eastern time. So you would have to go for the Hail Mary, and I don't believe you are.
That's the actual truth. The world is full of Masons. Masons make no money. It's actually proven. I proved it. Nobody is laughing at me. People are mad and upset. That's why you're here. What do you mean? How could you be laughing but taking 24 hours a day?
You're mad and upset. That's why you're here. Yes. Yes. Yes.
To take shifts to monitor my channel and wishing that you could silence me. No, you take this very seriously. You know that I know too much. I know everything about y'all and y'all's illegal organizations. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like I said, it looked like the same exact cowards. Yeah, that I saw today. Looked like the same cowards.
Indeed. Gotta make that bag, as you kids say.
The ones that was trying to pull the wool over an empath's eyes, like that could ever happen, right? And pretend with me. Like, come on, bro. Y'all fools isn't happy because you know I got more power than you, right? Fortunately, you don't run me. Nobody does. Fortunately, I'm the tough guy and the gangster, and you're all just a bunch of cowards. Like I said, that works with Wes Watson because he's a beta. It works with Wes Watson. He's upset and tightly wound and coming undone at the seams, because of trolls. Me, it doesn't work on. I respond calmly, efficiently, the right way, correct way. I never make a mistake, never make an error, and I continue to win.
You do really, huh? You know what I haven't done in a long time? I haven't done something of a movie. Not so much a movie in this case, it's just record a video, record a live stream, and just drop in cutscenes. I literally have hundreds of them. I can make him look even dumber than I make him look here by putting just one video through what I like to call the process.
Like I said, anything anyone has to say to me, I mean, why don't they say it to my face? Any way that they feel. They're more than welcome.
Well, whoop. Oh, yes, absolutely. Time to once again grab it and slide it, baby. Oh, well, there's the circle of mouth. If I'd waited another 2 damn seconds.
Try to talk in limbo and just say things that are delusional. Yeah, blanket statements get you nowhere. This is why none of you have a platform. When will you learn, Masons, that you are pathetic?
I'll never learn that. Never, I tell you. It is the top of the hour wherever you are in the world. And from where I sit, it is 1 hour to go before 2025 arrives here in the Eastern time zone. And I got to tell you, it sounds like a small skirmish has broken out outside. That's what got me the double outs.
That you need to listen to my guidance and tutelage in order for you
that, and I'd really rip. Smoke them if you got them.
To ever accomplish anything. Because y'all have accomplished nothing. Look at all of Freemasonry, look at the world. It's a world of failures. Facts. Go to New York. New York completely fell off, especially musically. They were never on top. It was just all the people that were there first. This country favors everybody who ain't from here. That's the reality. They favor you and you still get nowhere. But here I am, white man, free in my country, running my own business independently. Somehow God still paved a way. God still made a way. Have faith in God. Trust in God. God is real. 20 in the box. To see, we're doing numbers. Wes Watson can't do numbers like this. Not for real. No, he can't. Wes Watson is not self-made. Wes Watson is a Freemason. I am a real celebrity. I built my own fan base. It took hard work. Wes Watson doesn't know the meaning of hard work. Wes Watson is nowhere near as strong as me. This is proven on camera already. Is there anything else? We could treat this like a press conference every time we come in here. I'm making a fool out of y'all. What's up?
Treat it like a press conference, huh? Treat it like a press conference, you say. What did you do about, 10 minutes? Oh, yeah, you closed your chat. Press conference, my love nut.
Y'all funny. Like I said, you want to talk antagonistically on a platform where there's rules, right? Because you're trying to design something to trick me off my throne. Because you're jealous of me having a business. What's the point of that? So I'm supposed to sit here and take it? Hell no. I'm supposed to be not real? See, that's what you Masons encourage. That's what this whole platform encourages, fakeness. Yeah, I'm never going to be fake. I'm going to be me. You feel me? But I'm also going to try to follow the rules and do the best.
You is pretty damn fake.
That I can, right? And if the system was ever halfway fair, I'd be good. That's why I continue to run my business. See, I don't have to respond to you. That's the thing you don't get. I could be fake like you, but I'm not. I don't know fake people, nothing. I'm not here to talk to fake individuals, right? So all that talking today, and yet no statement has been made to me. Not one public statement has been issued by anybody. Nobody.
Yeah, now that you mentioned his icon there, that is the most futile looking Batman I've ever seen.
He's challenged me to a debate. Nobody has said anything that's made any sense. I never came on here and said I was anything like Wes Watson. I said the opposite. You just tried to talk to me like I'm him. I just said, making a scene like that, especially in a public vicinity, gangsters don't move like that. He's a joke. That's a snitch. So what are you talking about? Like I said, you're not making any sense. It's a game you're trying to play because, like I said, it's all designed to trick the real niggas off their throne. I represent the streets. I know what team I'm on. I'm with all the real niggas. I'm with all the niggas that's behind the walls, right? That's in prison. All the real ones, right? The real ones that, like, we're a rare breed, right? I represent all the real people who are going through things, struggling. You 100% right. I represent that. I do. I represent suffering and struggling. You're right. I'm proud of that, right? So it is what it is. Like I said, I mean, you've had over 30 years to say anything, not just one thing to my face in front of me, and nobody has. I'm not saying that I'm upset. I'm not saying nothing like that. You do not control anything. You are not God. God can.
You're not upset, but then again, you don't control anything, and you're not God. Those are statements that are never made by somebody who's nice and chill. generally there's an edge of anger there. Know what I mean? Oh, yes, you do.
Controls the world. Now I'm going to reopen the chat after I put you in your place. Hold on. Very easy, man. Very easy.
Very easy,
We can
man.
do this as serious as you want to do it. It's easy, man. These people are silly. Feel me? I'ma always make my money. I'ma always run my businesses. I'ma always be a trillionaire, the only self-made trillionaire ever existed. Still to date. Hold on, let me change this. These people.
Yappity yap. Yes, indeed, he is a real bichon, isn't he?
Funny. See, that's what they want to do. Come on here and act like I'm them. There's nothing funny about me, bro.
Shit.
There's no games over here. This is real. You think these are games?
Yeah, I do.
You think these are games? Hopefully you were able to hear me that whole time. I was scrolling through the tabs, but my mic is on. Should be good. Like I said, man, chat's back open. What's up?
He's been muting his mic rather a lot lately, and as I believe I said earlier, I can't really say much about that. At least I figured out a way to make it fun. So far, I've yet to screw up. Let's see if we can't fix that. It's smoke 'em if you got 'em time. Raise a glass for a cheer. Whatever you're doing, do it right now.
Y'all got anything real to say today? You want to talk about my success? You want to talk about how handsome I am? You want to talk about how beautiful I am and my cause? You want to talk about all the lives that I've changed?
Talk about how beautiful you are, huh? Talk about how beautiful you are. Well, everybody, it's time for you to look. Indeed, look at your upper right-hand corner. Okay, let's find out if he's handsome or not. No, you aren't.
We could talk all day, but just make sure you're talking about what
You ain't either.
what's happening. See what I'm saying? So again, like I said, when you sit there and you claim that that's something, yeah, we don't tolerate that on this platform. You either bring real talk, you either have an identity, or you're not welcome here. You were banned from the program years ago. Why are you committing a felony? Is that really necessary? So don't tell me that you're laughing if you take something that seriously. I mean, come on, bro. You're committing felonies, crimes. These people refuse to do their job. You have the entire system designed against me, one man, and I've stood up to it and I've won every single time. That's very serious. Like, what are you talking about, bro? No, I paid dues for this, man. I went through struggling, suffering, did jail time behind this, stood up for myself, sent every message possible.
You didn't do jail time behind this. You're insinuating the Batman thing. No. The girls put you in jail. Shamrock, Frost, and Pam put you in jail. As sure as I'm sitting here on negative 43 TV.
Possible. I've run the streets this entire time. You ain't going to tell me that reality's different. No, you're not. You're not going to sit here and pretend that I'm someone I'm not, or I'm afraid to talk. Not at all. I'm right here and I refuse to bite my tongue. What is good? Yeah, you people mad at my platform. All these people are criminals. These are people who work jobs. These people work for courtrooms and stuff. And they are who send these people because they're cowards. That's hilarious, man. It's pathetic. You feel me? Can you imagine? And I'm here. I'm not upset. I'm in a great mood. Beautiful day every day for me.
All right, everybody. Kenny P is here, and DZ1119 is here as well, as we are 52 minutes away from the new year in the Eastern time zone of the United States. I think that's, yeah, we'll probably get out of here about 12:30 or so. My ass beat.
Like I said, you do a lot of talking, but it's all behind a keyboard. All of them. All of you talk behind a keyboard, then you act like I owe you something and I need to watch my mouth. For what? I'm not going to watch my mouth. I'll say whatever I want, bro. Ain't nobody going to do nothing about it. So like I said, you want to put me in that kind of energy, right? I'm not in that energy. I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm happy with my life, man. I'm happy with myself and I love myself. Like I said, your issues don't become mine. Are you?
Why do you love yourself? That is completely irrational.
You here to contribute to the program or not? If you're not, why are you talking? It makes no sense. Like I said, we're here winning, right? I am the biggest celebrity that you have ever seen. Nobody has ever had a rise to fame like this. None of them.
The only way he's not alone, DZ, is if he's all shouldered up.
ever. None of them. They're all fake. Like, what are you talking about, bro? I didn't sell my soul.
Unless you count the ants and the ticks at the spider tree.
I'm doing it manually, man. That means I have to go through all the different parts. And that builds character. That's a beautiful journey. That's what life is about. The journey. So you can't take away from me what God has for me. You can't take away my life, my blessing.
You're right. We cannot take away nothing. This portion of New Year's Fucking Eve is brought to you by gas station brand hot dogs. The ad's all new, I promise. Yes, it is.
Everything that I've worked for, harder than anyone, and you're completely aware and know this, right? You can't play give and take with what I already own and what I created. What are you talking about? Like, I'm just saying, however you feel is fine, but I don't respect it because it makes no sense. You still have to approach things a certain way. You still got to come correct when it deals with me. So what are y'all talking about? Nothing. Exactly my point. They have nothing to say to me, right? They've all failed, and they got to sit here and watch me win. I'll be back, folks. Batman, holla. Believe in God, people. He'll carry you through everything.
Well, obviously not, but then again, you are not with God. Good Lord knows. That was calling out Wes Watson here on New Year's Fucking Eve on Negative 43 TV. We are right here, right now, 49 minutes away from that New Year's thing. That's why we're all here. Joey's ancestor has arrived, so welcome to the show there. How are you? If you're Joey's ancestor, you're probably really not doing all that well here on this New Year's Eve, as he has just spent another year shaming your family in anything that it could have ever possibly stood for. We think it's kind of funny around here ourselves. So let's see, we will go with Batman has no jurisdiction to close the show. I saw recruit Batman for running back. Honestly, I wasn't very impressed, but I do know some rib tickling happens right here in Batman has no jurisdiction. So let's get that comment up. Let's do the double clicky thing and let's put it on the screen. Yes, that's right. On the screen. There it is. Up goes the curtain and quality entertainment. Well, not actually, but there he is. Yes. Listen to the foot fungus. Squish, squish, squish. Even though this vest is from Temu, it seemed to have been made from what would have appeared to have been some fairly stout cloth. You know, obviously not the highest of quality, but nonetheless, if you look down here, yes, that's right. If you look down here, right by his left shoulder, that is.
All right, bear with me a second here, folks.
Shut up a second. That is actually Ratty Tatters. Certainly is. How does that get into that condition without any physical contact being made with it? It seems to be stank, and he is limping horribly. It's not getting better, it's getting worse. Yeah. He is going to run soon, and we're going to watch it because it's just hysterical. It's literal clippity cloppity. Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? It's not like he's been running into concrete pillars. At least not that we know of. I mean, how does it get that damned worn? It's got to be rot from his damn sweat.
All right.
Yes, it certainly is, DZ, and I have the Chiron to prove it.
Smelling the grass. Cool guy. We're pretty nice over there. All right, turn my stuff.
Reading it for the listeners, clippity clop, clippity-clop, little Joseph be the puny handler of cock. See what he did there? He made it rhyme and everything.
Come on. Just doing it running already.
Here we go. Oh, that. Swish, swish, swish. Flip, throw the hip forward, throw the hips forward, totally out of sequence. No rhythm, terrible form. I mean, he can't even run competently. Think about that for a second. I was never, ever the fastest guy in the world, and I can prove that simply by saying that I was a catcher and a baseball player, obviously. And baseball players weren't athletes until about 10 years ago, right about the time the game really began to collapse on itself. Okay, that was about a block and a half. And somebody gassed AF. Yes, they certainly are.
I can feel it inside me.
Yeah, I can feel it inside me. Yes, probably the best thing he said all day. Let's take it back here. Fuck you, mean indeed, Choppy. Fuck you, mean. About a block and a half. If not that, Wiccan, then he's certainly running like the greased up duck guy, and it is Wicked.
I can feel it inside me.
That's just, I'm going to slow clap that one. I can feel it inside me. Yo, not the first time you've ever said that. God, it's such a cheap joke, but you just can't pass it up. Of course, Happy New Year, Wiccan.
What up, world? Hi there. How you doing? Guessing I already know who you are, but it's whatever. It's
Mrs. Robinson is here. It's 42 minutes until the top of the hour and a new year, at least where I am.
all good.
It's like a bobblehead or one of those long, like big bird type things that used to rock back, and you know what I mean, I hope.
I guess that'll work.
Yep, that'll work. Oh, wait, here he goes. Oh, if you listen real closely, you can hear his spine grinding. Come on, just a little bit more. Get that 3 blocks. No, he's clippy clopping. It's over. He's gassed.
Beep.
What the hell? We're beating now. Oh, here he goes again. Yeah. Just looks like he's riding a Shetland pony, doesn't he? And that little damn pony is fucking like hell trying to get this hobo off his ass, literally. Oh my God. I mean, you can see. We'll try one more time. Oh, there's a really good one back here. There is so much room between his chest and that vest. He never learned how to adjust it. He never adjusted it. He put it on right out of the damn box, wearing it just the stupidest way possible because it's ill. But see that face? Yeah. Everybody seems to know that except him. He can't. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Wow, mesmerizing, huh? We're watching Batman Has No Jurisdiction. He has no jurisdiction at all. That's absolutely correct. Just not in the way that he means it, of course. Okay. He's beginning to hurt my lower back. Let's go ahead and move up just a minute. Good Lord, please say anything.
Well, I'm definitely scared of them dogs. I don't play about dogs if they don't play.
Scared of them dogs?
It's every snare. It's like, oh, I just noticed it's a Hainif song. Anybody know who Hainif is? It's an artist out of New York. I like him. He's like a tough guy. Thought he was cool. Any real nigga I like, man. It's only fake people I got a problem with, man. Always.
Human Paint sounds like a new metal album from like 99 or so.
It's not really ever the real. You know, we've had our back and forth, we learn, and that's it. But real recognize real, but it's this fake stuff that is the issue. Like I said.
If it was the one where he was going off about the deleted woman, yeah, I saw that, but it's just absolutely stunning how much, when that vest swings forward, how much room there is between that vest and his chest. It's getting outwards to a foot.
You gotta get that out of your system a healthy way. I know how to, y'all don't. Y'all just say such corny things. Like with Cali Muscle. Would you rather the alternative of Cali Muscle running around? Like, Cali Muscle's not a tough guy.
Cali Muscle would make you shit your pants. 37 minutes until midnight. And what's going to pass as New Year's right here? Because it will be New Year's right here.
Isn't even strong. There's a big difference between just sitting on the outskirts of society and talking smack and actually getting in the mix. I mean, you're not tough. It doesn't matter how tough you are. I mean, society is society, man. Society is rough. Because there's no, what the hell was that? There's no regulation. You know what I mean? It's not about being tough. It's about either you at my level or you're not. That's what it's about now. The game is totally different. I'm sure you can see the hand. It's still pretty bad, but hopefully I'm all right. But I can't stand to have that bandage all the time. I got to let it breathe. I got to be able to use my hand to work out and do what I need to do. 34 in the box, 2 likes. Good stuff, people. Good stuff, guys. Let's be positive. A lot of hard work there, team. It's a lot, man. 34 in the box.
Yeah, what he did, I believe it was yesterday. What he did, was it yesterday or the day before? Absolutely disgusting. I mean, if people wonder why I say he's evil, that stream will tell you exactly why.
For a guy they're trying to suppress, who's not even trying. I'm just out running right now. Like I said, you see my exercise regimen is on another level.
Exercise.
All you fools that think you're tough, you're Wes Watsons, come out here and do this with me. I bet you can't hang.
2.5 blocks, that's a real challenge. I really can't run yet. I'm walking much better, but I still can't run yet. But even so, I'll bet you I could probably run 2.5 blocks with you and do better.
I bet you anything Wes Watson can't hang with me. As a matter of fact, I guarantee it. I guarantee you he ain't gonna be doing no 40 pull-ups like that and doing lifts on a dip bar. He's too heavy.
What you call lifts is a non-existent exercise. I cannot do pull-ups. My shoulders are far too arthritic. I can't do it. But you keep doing those pull-ups there, dummy. That Ninja Turtle that you got sprouting between your shoulder blades, it's looking nice.
And they'll use every excuse in the book. Ah, well, I weigh this. Don't matter. I've seen big dudes do it. Like, real talk. Bigger than y'all. Stronger than y'all. It's just y'all like to make excuses. Instead of working hard, y'all want to...
Well, that's good to hear, Naga. Are you guys dead in there tonight? I had a job, the factory job that I had. Every holiday season, it was just deader than shit. Nothing going on, and they're just paying us out the ass.
It's like 52 blocks info. He's a joke. You don't even know Wing Chun. You don't know martial arts. You for sure don't know 52 blocks. But you want to sit there and run your mouth. You know? Like,
that's right, dog. A whole fucking cow, yo.
I paid attention, man. I saw the keys to the game. Like, it makes sense to me. Like, that's the same thing how I use the park as a token piece for me to make money. Like, I get that concept now. I didn't bite it from anyone. It's just how it worked out because I've always worked out.
Now, that's good work if you can get it, as the saying goes.
I was doing this way before YouTube, man. Some of my first videos on YouTube were me doing that stuff. Like, people all know what it is, man. I wish people could have saw my old content because it was pretty good, man. I used to go to that park. What is it? Ringgold Park by the zoo?
What?
And I'd have weights.
How the fuck am I supposed to know? How is anybody here that's not from Brownsville, Texas supposed to know that? Man, Jesus Christ, you assume too much.
Strapped to a weight belt on me and be doing pull-ups and dips with it. And I'm talking like a lot of weight. Like I had my own weights because I was driving the Chevy Cobalt. So I just tossed it all in the car and bring it with me. I'd work out like every morning, diligently. That's what people don't get, man. Like, what happened to me, it should have slowed me down.
Oh, hell, RTS, I'm ready right now.
A lot, but I just refuse to slow down. You know what I mean? But I actually...
In fact, I'm having my premier protein shake right now to be ready for when I go to the gym the next day, which would be New Year's Day. What am I even saying? I'm pretty high right now.
Actually do a lot more now than I used to, clearly. But I always used to do a lot, bro. I wouldn't say more, but I just think I'm deeper into it now. I know what I'm doing more. You know, like I said, I just did 40 pull-ups, man. I mean, instead of talking down, just do them. Like, quit running your mouth. Quit doing all this.
So good. 160 calories, 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of total sugar. I can get behind this shit and push, baby. Not a sponsor.
You know what I mean? That's weak. Show me some strength. Show me you can do it. You think you can do it better than me? Then do it better than me. Because I ain't seen nobody even coming close. And I've scoured the internet.
Yes, he certainly does.
There is no challengers. There is nobody close
That's not horsey sauce on his lip.
to me. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm a god amongst men. What the hell is that? I'm listening to You Thought Wrong.
Is there anybody here that's familiar with the Mentors? Their lead guitar player, Sicky Whitebeater, died yesterday.
The joke.
There will be a slight pause while you say, "Who's that?" Who cares?
I thought you didn't. You thought wrong. That's me.
Yeah, you're.
All right, everybody prepare for Batman's entrance here. Woo! Batman is coming into town.
That is a very, very good observation.
Said Batman. Batman. Your ultimate protector you can count on. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Wow, just the maturity. Oh man, between that and the dancing stuff, he's definitely devolving. He's definitely devolving mentally. At this point, he's what? 10? Maybe.
I should have said that to Cat Smith when she's like, who in the do you think they're gonna come to? Batman. They ain't coming to you. That's for sure. You're a criminal. They need Batman. Everybody needs Batman. Everybody.
I agree, Sho. That was definitely a high point. To be able to have the instant replay like that, it must be nice.
Batman's got to be there for everybody. Ain't never got time for myself.
The white shit in the corners, that everybody's seen before, just kind of migrated right to the middle of his lips. Truly disgusting.
Because all you fools need saving all the time. Real talk. That's exactly how the real superhero feels. Captain Save a you-know-what. Constantly. So all y'all do is whine and want to get saved, like DMX said. Real talk. Save me.
What?
I stay saving y'all in lots of different ways. But this city is corrupt. That part's pretty cool with the Joker laughing. Somebody needs to know how to do that Joker laugh where he's like, ha 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 ha. It's crazy.
Well, that didn't sound very loafer-light, I'll say. This portion of our show is brought to you by walking in circles for no reason at all.
I can't do it. It's a lot more detailed than that. Dun, dun, dun. They said I laugh at the pain like the Joker. Yeah, I got Joker elements to me. But I choose to be the Bat.
It certainly was, but he handsome, dog. Limpy Gimper. Limp. The limp is getting worse.
Before you go ahead and talk.
It is not getting better at all.
Thank you. It's all about respect, man. You treat people how you want to be treated, you get good results. That's the thing people don't understand. You got to watch how you talk to people and talk to people the right way. Not out of fear, it's out of love and respect. And if people cross that line, then they cross that line. You know what I mean?
Well, that whole thing almost reads like a meet cute there, guys.
I'm God's vessel.
I can see it now in lights when Wicked met DZ. Oh, please, come on now. Oh, I know what's going on here, I think. I hope I know what's going
Love
on
and
here.
respect.
Okay.
And if people cross that line, then they cross that line.
It could be the shitty vertical format. Silence, that's why everybody's here. To just watch you walk poorly and say nothing.
I'm God's vessel.
God's vessel.
God works through me. God of all of us. That's how I feel.
I know you did. I was just saying it kind of read like a meet cute. I know. They all can't be zingers, kids. Well, let me see here. Yep, it's just a shitty vertical video.
I'm God's vessel.
Up. Okay, God's empty vessel. Okay, time to grab the slider of destiny and move it to the right. I'm still seeing that thing. There we go. Oh, more running! Hey. Instead of a bobblehead, it's a bobble body. It's tremendous. DZ, the more important question is, what's the point of me streaming something like this? Oh God, please don't go anywhere. It's almost New Year's. Okay. Perhaps this isn't quite as scintillating as I had hoped. Okay, all right. Go back a little bit. He has stopped. He should be absolutely winded, which is always funny. Baby Gangsta Dick says, is he fucking a ghost? It kind of looks like it. Or riding a horse with, 4 legs of different lengths.
Thanks, Ace. Told you I want to be a running back.
Here we go.
This is all training. Y'all think I'm playing Batman the running back.
At this point, you're 5'8", and you are probably approaching 130 pounds. You can't weigh any more than 135. Your calorie output versus your calorie intake, it's not matching.
It's hard work, man. It's because of what happened to me. Can't get air. They don't know what they know about candy cars. Texas is a home of the players and pimps. In the great state of Texas.
Okay.
That's where I stay. Boys coming down blue or red down here.
Killing me.
Just stack our bread. Jump fly. Broads, pimp broads. Then most of these.
Yeah, and he runs like a broken down nag, and he's out of gas after 3 blocks maximum, and he just break like a twig if anybody tackled him.
Guys, and then you get.
But of course, he's 35 years old, and that would be a fantasy for anybody. Anybody at all. Even somebody who's in great physical shape as a 35-year-old, it's not happening.
Goose. Southside fade. But you don't know about Chopped and Blaze, Prairie View, Battle of the Bands. You can see me run, swing, spin serve, about pulling it up. Them beats are slurred. The way we talk, boys say we got country words. I really didn't care what you heard, because you don't know about the dirty dirt.
Yeah, Benny Hill showed up in the TV market that I was living in at the time in 1979. Obviously, he'd been on the air in Britain for years and years and years. But when he finally got over here, that was like a bomb hitting.
High intensity sprint, that ain't no joke. You have, right. I'm going to do some more in just a minute. Just keep.
Oh, don't do any more. You're freaking killing me. 19 minutes until 2025. I'm Rich Baritone. This is Negative 43 TV's New Year's fucking Eve.
Phone comment. I want to hear you talk, Ace. It helps me, encourage me to work out here. Give me encouragement. You got to have that, man. I wish I had like a trainer. That's what they used to do with us in football. Like Coach Adams, he was like a huge black guy. He would coach us. He was kind of in on it too, but
in on what? Oh yeah, that's right. You were so good that they kept you on the bench. Yeah, that's how it works all the time.
It's all right. But he would be like yelling at you, like, "Come on!" Like, I need that. I need some pump up encouragement. I'm listening to my music. I'm just tired, man. I'm already exhausted.
Oh yeah, 1969 when Hee Haw premiered, and pretty much every year from thereafter. You could walk through my neighborhood on a Saturday night. Just about everybody's parents, mom and dad, were country music fans. You could walk down the street from one house to another and you would hear Hee Haw coming out.
I was tired today.
Coming out of the house, of course.
I'm handling business, man. I'm taking care of everything the best I can. It ain't easy.
And now the Hager twins.
I'm doing it all by myself. I'm trying to be limitless here. Trying to get it all together. I need people to donate.
An absolute genius guitar player. Just anything with strings on it, man. Damn.
Donate, man. Michael rejected my Cash App request. Why? I'm not sure. But he did. But Merry Christmas, Michael. I hope that you're feeling better. And I hope.
You know, I guess I haven't been able to find it, but I hear that footage exists of Glenn Campbell live playing Van Halen licks. Love to see that.
You were out of the hospital, man. Sincerely. I wish you nothing but the best. And hopefully he'll donate when he can. I don't expect everybody to always donate all the time. So it's no problem. I totally get it.
Oh.
But right now I just need help and support. We need to get all the sponsors we can. Ace, if you can encourage them. I don't know where my girlfriend is at, Christina. She's been disappeared for like weeks. Like, I really need her to be here. But I don't know what's going on. I think
she's going reverse cowgirl with Larry from Flint. Didn't you read that?
She's busy.
Did you not get the news?
I know they were doing some traveling. But I love you, honey. My shoelace is untied. I don't feel like tying it right now.
He made it before New Year's, and that's what matters. It's lobster.
I should in a minute here. Hold on.
Christina's giving me brain. Wow, this is anti-entertainment. Somehow I remembered this being better than what it is right now. Good Lord in heaven. I'm bored, and if I'm bored, you're bored. We can't have that. Let's move this thing forward. Run your mouth. Dear God, please, say something stupid. I desperately need you to be dumb.
All right, hold on. Let me just tie my shoe. Hold on.
Can he do it?
Oh, I got a pain in my neck. Oh, I got a pain in my neck.
Yeah, I got a pain in my neck.
All right.
This format
like
blows.
That, anyway. That was awesome. They waved at me. They were like, said hi. Say hi to everybody. All right. Let me read what your comments are, Ace. Sore and hurting. Right on, you're here. Hopefully I'll be good. I believe in God, man, so it is what it is. It doesn't really matter at this point. The all-powerful God, he said the all-powerful God would divide the sea and move a mountain and raise boss high in the rank to prove his love. Woo! I agree with that.
Way to go, Ace. Way to fucking go.
Kind of seems that's what's happening. Like I said, I mean, God got to be carrying me because I don't even know how I'm breathing right now. What I've gone through. Like I said, the people in the outside world, they don't get it, but you and I get it because you know what happened to me. And it's not fake. You can see it's not fake because you can see breathing. Even in my videos, you can see me trying to breathe all the time. I can't get air. It's like that movie with Mark Wahlberg. You remember that one where he had the same kind of issue?
Right.
Isn't that interesting how they made a movie like that? I'm telling you, it's got to be about who. I'm the only person who ever went through something like this. Ever. Never heard of this. Besides that movie. That's the only time I've seen somebody. You remember that movie, Ace? It's Mark Wahlberg. He has the same kind of issue. And but they actually give him like an air tube and everything that he needs, and it helps him eventually.
They give him an air tube.
It's crazy.
Stu is here, everybody.
That was a big lady. That lady was huge.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, not merely a smoke 'em if you got 'em, but a toast to another year of negative 43 TV, which would not be possible if it wasn't for you sitting right there. Yes, you sitting right there. Thank you so much. And again, a toast to another highly successful year here on the UHF dial.
It's like Big B. It's like Nutty's wife. Where she's like,
forever.
Going to Chick-fil-A. I'm hungry to get chicken.
Lots
eats
of
everything in my
reefer in the air.
I am hungry. Mother, what's your name? Hungry is my name. I stay away from those big lemons. I don't want no problems. Just kidding, I really don't care. I actually had one try to get into it with me before in Atlanta. She said some crazy stuff to me in Atlanta at the bus station. Atlanta is ghetto as hell. I gave her a smart response to a dumb question, and she got pissed. And yeah, she started saying empty you-know-whats towards me. I was already ready to go, so I just left. My ride was there. But she was super ghetto. And it was just funny as hell. But like looking back, I do realize that like I was wrong a little bit because I wasn't the way I am now. I wasn't as accepting. And that's all part of growth. But that's the thing. Like I don't deserve like crazy stuff to happen to me because I'm a young guy that doesn't know any better.
We are currently experiencing lies. Please stand by.
I gave her a smart answer. I mean, she deserved it. I mean, she was asking a dumb question. Seriously. You know what I mean? She's a big broad, too. It's huge. Yeah, she was actually trying to get into it with me in Atlanta at the bus station. All sorts of stuff happens in Atlanta, man. When I came through in the Greyhound, bro, I was hearing all sorts of stuff. I talked to some different...
Blue Devil, you're here in time. You're here before midnight here in Purgatory in Sneedville, so you're on time. We have 10 minutes left until the new year in Purgatory in the Eastern time zone of the United States.
People, I was hearing stuff going down the street. Atlanta never stops with that nonsense. And then you have the broads at the bus stop trying to set people up. They tried to talk to me.
Well, I just love to hear that, Lobster. Hello, new people. I'm Richbartone.
Like, I'm all right. I'm good. Keep your distance, please. All right. Me, I'm just not scared of nothing. That's the thing people don't get about me. I'm a monster, so I don't worry about nobody. I think they run a game on me, and they just playing themselves. You know what I mean? Like, can't nobody do nothing to me. Anybody who thinks they can, you're out of your mind, bro. That's like the readings when they say that. They said there's a CIA plot right now to do something to me, literally. I believe it, too, but it's like, what is the CIA going to do? Like, who y'all got? Y'all ain't got nobody who can compete, bro. Like, come on, man. I mean, we all have wishful thinking. You can make up stuff all day and talk that nonsense, rah, 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 but ain't nobody going to do nothing towards me. They all shook. They scared. They terrified. Everybody. Like, are you serious? Look at the training I do, bro. Like, look how fast I move. Ain't no competition. There ain't nobody who's even slightly anything to worry about. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many people there is. It doesn't matter who they got, what they got with them. Like, there's no competition, bro. I'm too far ahead. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. That's why I train so hard, because I got to have an edge.
Yes, it absolutely is. It would be impossible for a newbie or any sort of outsider to look at this guy and believe that he is not on something, and he's not. That's 100% broken mind you're looking at.
Over everybody. That's what y'all don't get. Everybody. Doesn't matter who it is. Hold on.
No, he's not a meth head. Meth heads are more together than Tyree is.
Colors that you shine. Shine. Are they honking at me? I can't hear anything.
No, they're not.
I gotta get all this mucus out of my system.
That's not mucus. Come on now.
It's ascension symptoms too, they say. Maybe that's all it is. I don't know. Let me keep reading. No.
Ascension symptoms. He has said that he hasn't been feeling very good lately, but because he thinks he's ascending. Because he thinks he's ascending. And people think that it's more humane to let motherfuckers like this rot on the street. Not that I'm concerned with this guy. Doesn't let you. You think he's the only Tyree Sneed there is.
No pain, no gain, right? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Like positive. You get it, Ace. Reinforcement. Ace is a good dude, man. Ace has been stuck.
Well, if you're going to totally fuck up your life, living in a tent at the beach might not be the worst thing in the world. Maybe.
With me for a long time. We've had fake arguments on here, falling out. He always come back. So that's a loyal friend and loyal person. I just don't really know who he is. I don't know if we've ever actually spoken. But anybody that loyal, I definitely rock with. Thank you, and I appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, it means a lot.
I guess it could be apparently seamen, much like salmon, swim upstream, huh?
To me. So I wish like other people were like that, you know.
Oh man, 6 minutes.
There's more people like you. You know, it's just about being here. It's about being present. You know what I mean? I mean, people know better. People know what it is. People are playing games. You know what I mean? Like, it's either you support someone or you don't. You know?
I mean, that is the ultimate risk with having too many people like Tyree Sneed on the street, because a lot of them, unlike Tyree Sneed, they'll attack you. It's a good thing for society that Tyree Sneed is a complete clit. He's not even the pussy, he's just the clit. I've said it before.
It's all projection. Just shift the blame. Fools in the gym come to train their ego, not their muscles. That's a fact. Boss trains his entire body, right? Oh, they couldn't do any of this. None of them. I need you to do me a favor, Ace. Have you heard any music play on here?
And with that, he mutes himself. This is where things get scary anymore. And I think I mute a lot. I'm a piker, as they used to say, compared to this gentleman. Scratch that. Why did I say gentleman? It must have just been a handy filler word or something. There's nothing gentlemanly about him at all, as we all know. It looks as if he's running his mouth. Let's see. Or maybe he's just mouth breathing. That's always possible, too.
Because I got to get ready for when we go up to New York and stuff like that.
Shit.
Because I'm going to be out there for real as Batman. It's just that simple. I don't have to express it another way. Like, I'm the real Batman, bro. So I'm going to be Batman in New York, right? So it's going to be way different than here because it's a different atmosphere. It's tougher. It's harder. Nothing I'm not used to that I ain't dealt with before. It'll take some acclimating because it's going to be a lot different. Hold on.
Yep, 80% of the time it's because I'm paying too much attention to the chat, and the other 20% I'm
But yeah, it's nothing I'm not used to. Like I said, I used to run niggas off blocks in New York, Atlanta, all
It may even be 75-25. Let's be honest.
of that, man. Like, I really come from this, homie. This is not fake, bro. I'm really built for it tough, homie. So like I said,
that does unfortunately look as if it's healing, comma, damn it.
I'm a street nigga. My name is Tyree Sneed, right? Like, I don't know what people are confused about, man. I've been doing this for a long time. Hold up.
There's all kinds of people everywhere been drinking all night at this point, and it is closing in here. 3 minutes to go.
Thank you. Like I said, I hate that, man, when they just sit idly by in your way. Like, are you gonna move? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're in that little limbo energy and you're just waiting on them. Like, dude, you see me trying to walk this way.
That little limbo energy. Limbo energy. Would that be no energy at all? I don't know.
You're gonna cut me off. I get that. That's forgivable because you probably know which way I'm moving, even though you see me going straight. But we'll give you a pass anyway, right? And then you just sit there. Like, don't do that. It's just common sense. But see, people like they act like they can't, like they stop thinking. Like, oh my gosh, like, you know, that's actually what got me really good at basketball. I had a dude. He was such a lame too when we were in middle school. His name is Shannon, and he would talk so much smack, bro. And Shannon told me one time
I've heard this one here. He's going to talk about Shannon, the mean kid.
He said, yeah, every time you get the ball, it's like your brain stops working. Shannon didn't bite his tongue. Shannon was a mean kid, right? And I'm in middle school, right?
1 minute.
It really, really bothered me when he said that. And like, it was true. Like at the time, like people don't get, like, I've been through a lot of phases in my life, man. Like, don't think that I was always on point. Okay. And I just wasn't into it. You know, I wasn't into basketball. Didn't care. You know, it just wasn't my thing. And, you know, like he told me that. And
all right, we're going to pause here. We are well under 1 minute before the new year here in Sneedville and all of Purgatory. It's been a crazy 2024. Personally, for me, it was a very, very good year. I hope it was for you. And if perhaps 2024 was not quite what you wanted it to be, why, you stay tuned to Negative 43 TV. Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year. It is now 2025 here in the Eastern Time Zone of the United States. Indeed, January 1st, 2025 has come to pass. And I'm glad that I am here with all of you. So yes, Happy New Year's wishes all around. And then we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. This will be the last feature this year because I need to get some sleep. The last 48 hours has not been extremely restful. So, yes, fireworks noises indeed. We made it through another year. Yes, indeed. Whole new year, all new possibilities. But as I said earlier, once you get to be around my age, it's not quite the zippity-doo-dah kind of occasion that it is. You really do rather wish that perhaps the years could just slow down, but they only seem to pass faster. Yeah, a minute is a minute is a minute now or in 1938, so... Happy New Year, everybody. Let's get back to stupidity right here on Negative 43 TV's New Year's fucking Eve. I'm Richbartone, and we should be here about 15 more minutes.
man, it just set something off in me like no other. It's like it lit a fire. And man, I just started practicing and playing and doing like reverse.
Can you hear this? That's not the city. Can you hear this? Let me even open the window. That's nuts, ladies and gentlemen. That you can tell that we're kind of sort of out in the country here.
Layups, and man, I got so good. I got better than everyone on the team. Everyone. And then I got walking pneumonia and couldn't play like the last game or the last couple of games or something.
Walking pneumonia and the boogie woogie flu, I'm sure, right? 3 more hours out there, Sticky. Well, that's a shame. I mean, last year I went all the way. This year it's not even a remote possibility. I'm barely holding on as it is.
Or something like that, but I think I came back anyway. Yeah, I still may come back.
Sheriff Gunsent, thank you for ringing in a Purgatorian New Year here with us on Negative 43 TV. You go out and walk that dog. It's more important than anything that could ever possibly happen here. And I'll catch you the next time, which will probably be Saturday Madness.
Even with that. So I've been through a lot, man. If you understand, it ain't been all no peaches and cream. Just like it isn't with this, and I understand that other people don't, and that's why he said that's part of why God shows me, because I just keep going and keep pushing, right? Whereas your normal person is just going to give up. Feel me? Humbo had his grill face on over there. He's like, what kind of grill is that? You all right? He's like, telling you, Batman's not that nice of a guy, man. Quit thinking I'm a role model and all, but I'm a role model that's real. Like, I treat people the way they treat me. You know, that's what the world needs to learn.
Well, maybe he kind of does treat people the way they treat him, because God knows he gets shit on constantly. I mean, it's still no excuse. You're the one that needs to change your behavior. Certainly not myself or anyone else here.
You got to treat people the way you want to be treated. I don't owe nobody out here nothing. I don't got to be nice. You know what I mean? I try not to get into it on camera and stuff like that, but I'm not a nice guy, man, because the world isn't nice. Like Blade said, right? Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes, the little girl, walked up to him when he's taking his little antidote, he calls it. All right, he takes the thing. The girl comes out, little innocent girl. The little girl walks up to him and says, "Why do you do that?" "There's something bad inside me, and this keeps it from coming out." That's literally like me. And she's like, "Why can't you just be nice?" And he's all like sad and depressed the way I feel.
Something that you need to keep the bad thing inside of you. What, do you have a dental dam up your ass?
All the time. And he's like, "Because the world isn't nice." You know, it's a pretty good answer. It's the truth.
A rectal diaphragm, everybody.
You know, but when you're innocent and you don't know any better, you just don't know. But as you get older, you start to realize it's a cold, cold world, man. I knew it from a long time ago, but I didn't understand it. I know that much. I wish somebody would have warned me, but then again, I don't, because things you go through make you who you are. I've been through some bad things, man. People don't get it, bro. Like that stuff that happened to me in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Like, that was crazy, bro. That was some real stuff. Somebody just left a bike out here. That's not mine, right? That's not the one I have. I don't think so. See, I would buy a bike like that right there. That's exactly what I need, just a bicycle like that. Like I'm telling you, everybody got a bike except me. I'm the only one who none of these people will do anything for or help. But they want me to pay like top dollar for garbage. In 1 hour workout, they look in the mirror for 50 minutes and do a 10-minute workout. I mean, they just can't come close to me, man. You feel me? I mean, it's not even possible. You know what I mean? They're so far behind.
And here, very late from Australia, all the way from Australia, it's Art Garfunkel. Art. We probably have less than 5 minutes to go here. We just observed Sneedville New Year.
I mean, it's unreal. You could take any of them gym dudes. Like, what do they call them? You know what they say? Like, just like here they act like, oh, girls are into, they'll call them like meatheads. And it's like, really? Because I don't see that, but okay. I think they're just into whatever is.
Yeah, Lobster, he needs to be medicated into a near vegetative state.
Convenient for them.
They can do that.
Matter of fact, all the real dudes that are halfway masculine or aggressive at all that I usually like and get along with and hang out with, now I've kind of stopped because I just don't trust anyone, right? So I just keep my distance from everyone. But that's usually who I hang out with and chill with, is like, you know, just real dudes. You know, they don't have to be the stupid gangsta all the time. Just, you're a normal person if you're respectful, you know. But I'm saying, like, anybody who's slightly alpha male, I mean, all the girls already left them. You know, they go behind their back and do sucker stuff, and it's like,
okay, all right. The women have already left the out. It's beta males that have a tendency to get fucked around on. Beta males have a tendency to get fucked around on.
Y'all do realize the culture that's been created. Like, yeah, they're against men. Like, why would you waste your time? You got to understand, an enemy is an enemy is an enemy, man. I don't care how friendly they look. I don't care how innocent they look. If they're the enemy, they're the enemy. That's what y'all don't get. I see news headlines on YouTube and stuff all the time of stuff happening from people you wouldn't think that it would happen with. But it happens, man. And sometimes the people you think would be the last.
Oh, no shit, Blue Devil. File that one under dumb shit ways to die, huh?
Be the worst ones. Ones you think be the last to do it to you, and they be the ones to do it. So it's a weird world, man. You know, think about it in other countries, man. They use all sorts of people, right, to do their bidding and do their evil stuff. So you got to think about that, Marky Mark. Yeah, I have a little bit in common with Marky Mark. I liked his little swag, what he was doing when he was younger. I didn't see that till recently. I realized, like, he actually got out there and was trying to market himself. At least he sold out. I mean, I'm happy for him. You know, I liked what he did. I thought that was pretty cool. He could rap too. He could spit. She lost her direction.
Marky Mark was considered a joke.
Here.
And as he walks into the mall to get some air conditioning, that is all that I have for you on this now New Year's morning, where I am. And Here in Purgatory, it is New Year's Day. If you're here right now, you're in Sneedville, you're in Purgatory, right here, it is in fact New Year's Day, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for spending some of your New Year's Eve here with us on Negative 43 TV. You have no idea how much that is appreciated. Programming note, probably not again until Saturday. Saturday Madness will, in all likelihood, be the next show. That's not to say one might not happen. That's not even to say that one might not happen tomorrow. You just never know with Negative 43 TV. So just keep an eye out. If I decide to do something, I am trying to get it put up about half an hour before I plan to start it. So you have plenty of time to get all caught up and ready to groove along with Negative 43 TV. I am Rich Baritone. Fantastic party. This was a very, very good New Year's Eve party, but the sad thing about a party is, of course, that it has to end, and as such, it is time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Rich Baritone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you. Happy New Year's, everyone. Negative 43 TV now ends its broadcast day with high flight. Good morning, everyone.
Slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face